Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Keys, and today is Bungie Day, so that means that Moments of Triumph Year 2 is available at the Postmaster. I'd recommend loading in with the character that you use the most, since the accomplishments or the Moments of Triumph are not account-wide, they're character-based, so pick the player that you play with the most. This is very similar to the SRL playbook for any of you who took part in it. You can hover over any of the rewards, you can see the progress to next rank. You can even inspect to see what different things are going to look like when you equip them on your character. So, all in all, if you are familiar with the SRL playbook, it works exactly the same. Very, very easy to use. So let's go take a look at what's available. The OCD in me is probably just going to click through all of these and make sure I have them. You can see the third element's not done. That's interesting. Equip a fully level Year 2 subclass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss on my Stormcaller, since that's the Year 2 subclass. And there we go, it's all set, so we're good to go. So I'm just going to cash that in, and then we're going to take a look at what each Moment of Triumph is, as well as what all the rewards look like. You can see that I can cash them in at the bottom here too once I've claimed them, and we'll take a look at that. Oh look, my book is already complete. That was more challenging than it looks. I actually had to go through a lot of gameplay to complete all of this. So the first is a Blade Reborn. It requires you to complete any of the exotic sword quests from Shaxx. The second is Sword Logic. Defeat Oryx in the King's Fall raid on hard difficulty. Done that many times. The Plays the Thing. Complete the Taken King main questline culminating with Regicide. That's where you kill Oryx in the final story mission of the Taken King. This is amazing. Complete the Crucible questline culminating in the Mountaintop. That's the quest that you get from Shaxx. Eris Morn's Revenge. Collect all 50 calcified fragments. That's part of the Taken King. Return to the Reef. Complete the April quest at the gates and return to the prison. Next is Challenge of the Elders. Complete an Elder Sigil scorecard in Prison of Elders, and that's got at the Reef. The third element. Equip a fully leveled Year 2 subclass on any character, and that's what you saw me do. So let's take a look at all of these. Let's take a look at the Celestis. That's a pretty neat shader. Destiny seems to go with a lot of purple. It almost kind of reminds me of the Queen shaders. All in all, it's a pretty neat shader. Next is Shield of the Traveler, which is an emblem. That's not too bad. It's pretty neat. Next is Dawncaller, which is a shader, and that looks exactly like the first shader. There's really no difference that I can tell. If you guys do see a difference, feel free to leave it in the comments, but that looks identical to me, so I might just dismantle one. Last but not least is Hear the Call, which is an emblem. I actually like the logo on that emblem. It's a pretty cool graphical color scheme in there as well. I might actually use that for a few days until I get bored of it. Tend to flip emblems quite often. Well guys, that's the Year 2 Book of Triumph. Hope everyone has it. If there's any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.